Hey guys, and welcome to A Nightmare's Trip. Now this is a brand new game that is technically not coming out until the 7th, which is a Monday. I got a code for it from the developers of this game, and I'm very happy to play it. But this video, when you watch this video, it's not going to be out until Tuesday because the developers asked me not to post anything until release or after, and I'm going to respect that. So you won't see anything of this game until Tuesday. But it's a game on Steam. I don't know how much the price is because I got a code for it. But this is a visual novel game. It's about this monster named Adrian who was created from the nightmares of a boy, and we're gonna go on some sort of adventure. Also, I'm really sorry if you do hear any background noise or my fan going. I'm in my aunt and uncle's place right now for the time being, and there's lots of noises going on. And right now, since it's the 1st of October, it's hot. So I have my windows open and the fan going, and it's still hot. Anyway, let's get to it. Not all of us remember it, is what I've heard say of from the creatures of Natura. But I can. The night on which I was born, you can imagine the glee I was filled with at the thought that I would make this new world mine. But is that quite right? No. This world, it didn't become mine at all. Instead, that night, as I sought my freedom, I became more trapped than I could have known. 'Twas the night I was unshackled from the chains into which I was bound, and I cast aside the conductor who'd borne me. That night I did something terrible. Didn't I? Black and white stuff, I don't know what's happening. It was late. They say you're supposed to turn the lights off before you sleep, but this kid had them on, perhaps for some comfort. But it was useless. The bags under their eyes showed the truth. It was the same routine every time I gained consciousness. In the light, the shadows just grew longer, drawing them to what was coming. That just made it worse. It's you again, isn't it? The kid says. Please, just go away. Oh, we are not happy. I approached. My movements were slow, lethargic. Inch by steady inch, the kid watched me waver and shift and squirmed. They always push their eyes shut as if that could somehow stop it. But when they do that, I simply call upon the fear of sound, the fear of pain. Fear of sound. Children have this fear. The fear of thunder, far off into the stormy skies. The fear they have of being stuck in the train rails. A fear of being caught in the path of the far-off noise as it came close. What are you doing? The kid says. It matters not how tightly their eyes may close or how hard they muffle their ears. The noise is inside their head. They immediately freeze up, trying to still their breath and pretend as if they're already dead. No matter, I can still feel their warmth, their connection, and so there's no escaping me. Grab and seize them, wait in absolute silence. Yes. I relax, waiting to pounce the moment they show a hint of life. The kid continues to try playing dead, but it proves to be to no avail. I already know that they're still there, trembling with fear. I was almost there, almost free. I'm so close. Just hurt them, keep hurting. Why won't they let go? Let go of me. Why won't they just let go of their fear? Cry out all of my violent, disgusting emotions, destroying them and everything they hold dear. Yes. It was time to finish this. With haste, my many fangs immediately sharpen and I attack. To a surprise, my attacks still don't hurt them. Instead, I feel their anger, their anxieties, their weaknesses. It all spills into me, changes my form, their name. Wait, that isn't right. What was their name? Why can't I remember. In an instant, the world around me darkens into nothingness. I hear a faint, quiet voice. A noise can't hurt you. Ugh. Mom? It's just a nightmare. Don't worry, it's slowly passing. You'll forget about it in the morning. For would it be so simple for me? This child's connection is one that I've been cut away from, one that's allowed me to be my own being. But now that it's been left behind, it's impossible that I'll never feel whole again. I feel so empty. So very. Is this how this dream ends? Just another nightmare to wake up from and forget? Is there more? Can there be more I haven't realized? Prologue, Birth of a Nightmare. Hello? My journey begins in the waking dawn. As I slowly ease into consciousness, I begin to feel the sensation that I was forgetting something. I love what's happening in the bottom right hand. Snapping awake, I slam the alarm clock's snooze button in an instant. My entire body is alert, and the shock of it remains for a brief duration. I take stock of my surroundings. Oh no. I'm going to miss my flight. Oh, never mind. False alarm, thank God, okay? I don't have to worry about leaving for another hour. I close my eyes again. Wait, no, actually, I do have to leave right now. I immediately jolt out of my bed, feeling the thud of my feet on the hardwood floor. My fluffy chest feels free, loose and heavy as it bounces in tune with my footbeats. My legs tremble stiff and my heart races, hoping I didn't wake up my housemates with this racket. I seize my phone from the nightstand. 2 a.m. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Assuming the taxi doesn't run into much trouble with traffic, I'm going to arrive nearly 20 minutes late. Oh, jeez. Well, okay, the flight leaves around 7:25 a.m., and I'm still going to have around 3 hours to kill by the time I get to the gate. Who knows? Anything could happen along the way. Security could take longer than it should. I could get lost and have trouble finding my gate. And what if the train inside the airport breaks down? I guess I should stop worrying and mumbling so much, but geez. I just can't help worrying. I continue to be a mess. Okay, so let's think about things one step at a time. First, I gotta grab my suitcase. Then I gotta wait for the taxi. And finally, gotta get some sleep. Wake me up when we get there. 40 minutes later. I feel like I slept for hours. I was just trapped in a strange dreamscape, subjected to the many visions my mind has been meaning to unleash. But I can't even remember any of it. Any semblance has faded away in mere moments. Oh well. As I wake up, I take a small glance at the taxi driver who hasn't said a word since the beginning of the ride. But I didn't need to hear any words to see my destination, Luna Skyport, flashing brightly on the monitor. I tug my fur lightly and brace for an imminent rush. I'm here in good time. I rush into the check-in to immediately do that. Check-in for my flight, making sure my suitcase is tagged properly as a carry-on. Adrian, correct? Yeah, that's me. Am I clear to pass? Yes, allow me to check your bag. I hand the handling agent my suitcase. After they weigh and tag it, they place the suitcase onto a large conveyor belt, where it quickly disappears from sight. Thereafter, they quickly pull their attention back to their computer and print out my boarding pass. Here's your boarding pass. Your gate is D7. Thank you. The next step is to successfully pass through security. Without even starting, I can tell this is going to be a trial. Every early morning flyer, a tiresome bane in my way. The line's fairly slow, and my tapping foot gains speed as I grow more and more restless. With just a small backpack remaining, all I have to do is place my phone and game system into a separate container, and I'm good to go. Well, except, please step into the scanner, please. Alright. I enter the scanner and pull my hands up, but as soon as the scanner's camera passes by me, it glows red. Sorry, but could you give us another 30 seconds? We need to run the scanner again. Wait, did I do something wrong? Well, are you by any chance still carrying any electronics? No, it's just this watch I have. Please hand it over to me. Oh, whoops, sorry. I suppose you couldn't tell underneath all of that fluff. Better hope you aren't traveling to a hot country. I think I'll be okay, sir. Thank you. Security passed. Now it's time to head to my gate. What was it again? B7, right? Nope, it's D7. I check my boarding pass as I head off to the B gates, immediately swivel on my heel and start heading to my destination. Good thing I checked, I nearly headed in the completely wrong direction. D7 is in Terminal 1, which I need to get to via the train. Crazy, right? There's like a metro in here. Well, it's definitely cleaner and faster than the metro back in the area. It's hard to keep balance as the train speeds up at an unimaginable pace, but thankfully, by the time I started to fall down, I managed to stumble out of the train and head towards my terminal. 5:42 a.m. There's a lot of time to kill before my flight leaves. I probably shouldn't have been so worried about being late, but I guess that's the kind of person I am. I'm always anxious and nervous about everything. Setting up a trip like this was nearly impossible without Riley's help. I plopped down on a chair next to my gate before immediately realizing I should go have some kind of breakfast. Looking like a fool, I get back up and bolt towards the terminal map. Now, where should I eat? Meow meow, meow wow chow, or Max Pretzels? I like this one. I head towards the store and order the titular Meow Wow Chow, a simple breakfast with toast, sausages, eggs, and fries. That looks really good. Smack, gwab, crunch. The sandwich starts to fall apart as I try to take massive chunky bites out of it. This feels like a curse, but I prevail nonetheless. I smash in the sandwich into my untamed gob successfully. I feel like I'm this character because this is how I speak. I speak in memes and like Bible words. It's great. I say Bible words because they're more formal language. I head back to the gate feeling refreshed and ready to go. I use big words, guys. That's what I'm meaning. Immediately checking my phone's clock. 6:20 a.m. Still roughly 1 hour to kill. I wonder if anybody's online. Riley's on, playing Dragon Pest 11 early in the morning. Let me go pester him. Psst, hey. You caught me, didn't ya? Grog, I did indeed. So, you got your situation situated? Yes. I'm currently waiting for my flight to leave. Excellent. How's the new expansion? It's pretty good. They've really stepped up the writing for the main story, and the new classes are fun. I'll join when I get home. Don't worry about it. If you've earned this trip, man. To me, Kumo City is like the kind of place that's just fun to walk around and waste time in. But in case that sounds like a terrible idea to you, I have sent you that doc I made on the cool, sick locations you can check out. Yeah, I know. I don't know what I really want to do there besides play games, buy stuff, and eat food. That's a mood. Man, that is all you should do there. Okay, there's some cool historical stuff and such that you should also do, but video games? Hey, get me a cool figure if you see one anywhere. Any specific series? Nah, just get me whatever. I'll probably know where it's from. I put my phone away, making a scrunched up face as I genuinely wonder if Riley's screwing with me. Then again, he pretty much knows everything anime, which more power to him. I check my phone's clock again, pulling it out of the pocket right after taking it out. 7 a.m. Time to line up for boarding. I make haste to the line before checking the monitor, realizing an inevitable terror. Flight boarding has been delayed till 7:40 a.m. So now I have to stay standing for another 40 minutes? Great. 7:10 a.m. I put away my handheld console after feeling cramps in my soft hands. 7:20 a.m. The line gets longer and I realize leaving it to sit down is a bad idea. 7:30 a.m. My legs begin to feel incredibly stiff and I feel like I'm petrifying into a stone statue. 7:39 a.m. And then, flight ITEW 66 is now ready for boarding. Hooray! The line's moving! Oh, I enter the plane looking for my seat 29F. It's very far back. I trudge through the massive line for 5 straight minutes before finally heading towards my seat. I stow my backpack and plop down, gearing ahead for the long trip that I'm about to make. We can hear a mic intercom pick up and the flight attendant begin providing the service announcement of the morning. Good morning, everyone. We're sorry, but it will take an additional 20 minutes before the plane takes off. Please head to your assigned seat as soon as possible. A translator that then provides the same announcement in a foreign language. Yawn. Anyway, welcome on board Skyline's Flight 2LV, bound for Kumo City. My name is Simon, and I'm your in-flight service director. Your cabin crew are here to ensure you have an enjoyable flight to Kumo City, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. In a few moments, we'll be screening a safety video about this aircraft. You'll also find a safety briefing card in the seat pocket in front of you. Please pay attention and have a safe flight. I begin to doze off, immediately ignoring their request to follow the safety instruction videos. The plane's instructional video blares, simultaneously educating about flight safety and also promoting an upcoming action movie about an 8-legged high school student going on a trip. Also, the instructional video finishes the plane starts moving and then accelerating, and then off it goes. My eyes are shocked wide open. We're now off the ground and the inertia of the takeoff carries my entire body to the back of the seat. The plane then stabilizes and I hear a bing sound and a kid gets off their seat and starts running straight to the lavatory. I try to sleep out the flight to pass the time. I'm pretty tired, so it shouldn't be too hard, right? Grr, can you please stop doing that? Sorry. It was hard and I'm still very sleepy. I'm not sure how long I was out, but I feel even more exhausted than when I closed my eyes. I guess I could take out my handheld console and play some games I've been meaning to catch up on. Play Noise, One Step from Eden. This sounds cool. I choose to play One Step from Eden, an action roguelike game where you fight on a grid. It's fast-paced, chaotic, and frankly overwhelming. Game over. Wow, I am really bad at this. But just as I'm about to completely fall into my groove, the heaviness of my eyelids begin weighing on me once more. Where was this feeling before the flight? I attempt to fight my slow descent into the unconscious, but it's a hopeless struggle. I succumb to it and knock flat out.